You have to open yourself to a new world. You have to come to realization that there's more into life. Don't be in the same box over and over. Be outside the box. Try new things. Try new people. Try new places. Try new terms in life, right? So you have to come to realization that whenever it comes to traveling to new places, talking to new people, trying out new cultures, new traditionals, new clothes, new way of talking, culture, right? You have to come to realization that there's a lot of different presence, there's a lot of different people in the world. And the thing is, once you start realizing that there's other people differently than what you currently are used to in your own life, you start adjusting into new things and your personality changes, the way you talk, the way you see life, the way you persuade life, the way you eat, the way you walk, the way you posture yourself now, it's going to be much more different because you have to think about it like this. Once you put yourself into a new dimension, once you put yourself into a new world, you're going to automatically just change. You're going to automatically just live differently. Uh, start gaining all these new different data sets, different data presets that your mind hasn't unlocked before. Because we always, ever since we were a child, like if you were, I'm pretty sure you were never traveling before, right? Traveling before, like when you were growing up in your childhood, you didn't experience, like, let's say for example, you didn't go to Africa, you didn't go to Mexico, you didn't go to Europe, you didn't go to Hawaii. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? My point is that we were always growing up as the same thing, right? We were always growing up experiencing the same things over and over with the same new people, with the same new personalities, with the same friends, and so we were always just used to the same loop over and over. What I'm trying to say by exposing yourself to a new open world is that you can gain much more different things, much more new unlockable terms into your own life, and you can start adapting into it and basically just adjust to what they other people do and now into your life, right? I'm not typically saying that you have to automatically copy them. It doesn't necessarily mean like that. If you just automatically subconsciously just gain all this new information into your brain and you start doing it subconsciously, right? Like I bet you, if you were to go to Spain right now, you will automatically just want to start speaking Spanish because that's basically what you've been around with. You're literally around people who speak Spanish as for the living, and automatically once you go back home you're probably gonna learn some new words, and then you're probably gonna start acting like one a Spanish person, and it just follows through. What I'm trying to say is that you have to open yourself to a new world. Don't just stick to yourself. There's other people who have different personalities, different information, different experiences, and you can adjust to that, right? You can learn from that. You can gain new data information when it comes to people, and also with places. Places is also it can affect you so much. It can change you so much, because literally about think about it like this. Once you start living on a different location, once you start living on different places that you never been before, it's gonna be so different because you never been in that place before. You're gonna be around an environment that, of course, they do things differently. They wake up, they have a different routine than what you have, and you're just gonna, ingest. You're just gonna input that. You're just gonna start living as that on your own free will, and you're not even gonna realize it because that's your environment. So traveling to different places is so different because every new place that you go through, you will basically just unlock new information, new data into your brain, and you can use it into anything. Your life is just gonna get better, and you're gonna develop as the best human ever because you basically have a little bit of shares of every single person in this world. And that's why traveling is so important. That's why opening yourself to the world is so important. Like, you see it everywhere. You see it mainly on whenever you see movies, right? Movies, when it comes to pirates, you see it on anime when anime characters just go to different places, and automatically they get stronger. Automatically, as a new person, automatically they just level up, right? And I'm not typically just saying you're just gonna level up. It doesn't mean that you're gonna automatically be stronger, but it all comes by here. You would just grow as a better person, as a better human, and that's what you want, right? That's what you want. That's what you really want. The reason why a lot of people trouble, a lot of successful people trouble, is because you learn. You learn new things. You basically become a child again, right? Once you travel a new country, a country that you don't even know how to speak their language, you don't know what food they eat, bro. Like they're gonna be teaching you so much from their experience into just minimal. It's just minimal short period of time, and it's so important of you to do that because you just don't want to be the same right now, right? You want to change, you want to grow, and that's exactly why the importance of traveling can change your life, and can make you a better person, right? And I'm just speaking from experience as well. Like uh I went to Mexico, I went to Puerto Rico, and basically like the first time going to Mexico, like I never really opened myself into my own Mexican family culture, right? Like that, right? Of course I eat the food here where I used to live at, but living as a Mexican, like a true Mexican, waking up, and just doing the things that they do is like so much different. Like I never expected like me to do this. Like why would I do something like this? This is not my life. But me waking up doing it like has teach me so much because I never done it before, obviously, right? And going to Puerto Rico, like the people that I met, the people that I talked to, and just the environment itself, the food, the culture, the way people are just like walking, the way people are so happy just to be there is like so important because it also like it affected me as well. Like I was happy, I saw people being happy, I was excited to like seek new things, and the people just made it better. uh you know the way they were talking to me as well, like the way they loved that place was so incredible because automatically as soon as I told them, hey, how do you live in Puerto Rico, they automatically just I shine their eyes, and you can just feel the emotion right there, you can just feel the energy, and I can never forget that. I can never forget that. And you just have to open yourself to new places, talking to people you never talked to before. Just open yourself to new spaces that basically doing the things that you suck at would just make you a better person. Because connections, communication, networking is so important when it comes to the things that you want to do in life, because you never know what that person can do for you. You never know what that person may be. He may be aligning with your purpose. He may be doing the same thing that you're doing. That's exactly why y'all probably talking to each other right now, right? It's probably fate just telling you, hey, go talk to that guy. He probably doing the same thing that you're doing, right? So yeah, man. I mean, I know some people they might not want to travel because they want to stay to themselves. They too busy. No, bro. You have to make sure you balance your life. It's okay to travel. It's okay to at least save some money up and just go travel in a place. It doesn't typically have to be something expensive. It could be as little as just going there for like 3 days or a whole week, bro. Like 3 days and a whole week is not that bad. You can learn so much, and trust me, if you were to go to a different place right now, if you were to go travel to a new place, a place that that you don't know anything about, a place that you don't even speak their language, bro, you're gonna learn so much things because it's just gonna come within. It's just gonna come within, and also like you're gonna realize the fact that you're different. Like you're different, right? You're different from those people. Like you don't communicate at all, right? What I mean is by language, you don't communicate in language. You have a different routine, you're used to different type of daylight. It just comes to differences, and it just kind of opens up to you that there's there's so much to learn from the world, right? There's too much to learn from the world. You actually don't know it all, don't know it all, right? It kind of humbles you, it's just, wow, like the world is big. It really is big. And you start realizing that your information is not as big as you think it is, right? You start thinking to yourself like, wow, man, like, wow, do I really know a little bit of much? Like you probably just like realistically, bro, like realistically we only know like at least 1% of the whole world. Like we don't know anything. Like it's so crazy, y'all. And I just want to talk to this video about it because you know hey, if you were thinking if you're thinking of just going traveling, going to a place that you've been thinking before, man, go take that trip, man. Go take that trip. Take that risk, man. Take that risk. Take that experience. Nothing beats experience, because experience can change you, can make you a better person, and that's what you want. If you feel like you're not the best person you are right now, bro, take that book, take that flight, take that trip, go with some friends. Even if you don't have friends, take someone, at least your brother. Even if you have a brother, take yourself. You have yourself. And you have to just open yourself to a new world, and just unconsciously just learn new things, learn new things, because our subconscious mind feeds off of what we do consciously. It feeds off everything. And it's so important when it comes to opening yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be the same person that you were last year and last year. You want to be different. You want to change. You want to talk differently. You want to be better. You want to have different information so you can share it to other people, and they will start appreciating you for that experience. They will start respecting you as a person, because you went through what they never knew what you could have gone through, right? And it's so important, bro. It's so important. And I hope y'all really take this into consideration, because not only me am I saying this, but a lot of people are saying the same stuff. They're saying that traveling is so important. You know, a lot of people don't want to travel because they want to stay in the same place. They think it's too much. They think it's too boring. They think their life is boring as well. No, bro, stop thinking that way. Start thinking that life is just a puzzle. Stop finding the puzzles. Go unlock the puzzles. Go unlock the level, and unlock yourself into more presence, into more information, in order for you to grow as a person and just become, basically gain more experience and become that person that everybody wants to become. And you have to take those risks. In order for you to take those risks, you have to put in the work, save up, actually just implement which place you want to go first, and you go from there. Yeah, it doesn't typically have to be something expensive, bro. It could be as small as going there for like 2 days or 3 days, like I said. It doesn't typically have to be anything. But if you want the best, if you want the best experience, get it for at least a week, bro, and your life would change automatically. I'll promise you. I'll bet my whole life in it. That's how confident I'm saying this, because it will literally change your life. But yeah, man, you have to open yourself to new worlds. It's been Fredo Saga, Dimension Expansion. You're welcome to my world, but I want to be welcome to your world as well. So you better go get the experience and go through everything, man. Let's get it.